Alright, so for today's video, we're going to learn how to do the big spin. I do it fakey, but I'm going to break it down so you can get it into, maybe just get a little bit quicker. So, you actually need to learn how to do 2 tricks first. The first one is going to be a pivot. Mine would be a fakey pivot. And then you also need to learn how to do a shove it. Alright, let's talk about foot position. Okay, so back foot. I like to kind of put it close to the tip of the tail. But you can see there's still a little bit of room. Just far enough to where like I could feel maybe like my toes hang over the rail of the kicktail. So that's what I'm doing with that. And let's talk front foot. This board actually has like a little crease right here. It just kind of slants down. So I like to have my heel kind of hang off that side there, just so that like the heel of my foot can kind of grip the side of the board. So we got toe right here, and then other foot, kind of slant it just like this, and that works perfect for me. All right, so here's what I want you to do in order to learn this trick. I want you to practice doing your fakey pivot and then going straight into a pop shove it, and then slowly work on speeding that up. So here's what it looks like. That trick, I actually learned it on accident. Originally I was going into doing a G-turn, and then I just put a little too much oomph on the pivot part, and just really wanted to stay on, and it ended up being a big spin. So mentally that's where I was at when I landed it. So try not to overthink it. A lot of tricks feel similar to the way you would do another trick. So if that helps, good. These are just some helpful tips that I've picked up from just doing the trick on different board shapes and kicktail sizes, lengths, etc., and weight. The particular board that I'm riding right now is actually a Boston Donahue, but my wife customized it. So yes, this board is really, really long. I think it is 45 or 46 inches long. Weight-wise, it's like a feather. It weighs like nothing. So I like that. So what I've noticed is boards that have a really big kicktail, I tend to not put my foot so far on the tip of the tail. The reason I do that is sometimes if you lean too much on the tail, it just has more of a tendency to tip. Whereas if you put your foot just a little bit closer to the bolt, you have a little bit more weight, and that weight acts as momentum, and one keeps it from tipping, and momentum sometimes increases the speed of the turn. Also, you probably won't land on the kicktail, which is better. All right, so that kind of wraps it up for this video. If you have any questions, just push it in the comments, and I'll make sure to get back to you. As always, have a good one, and see you later. Bye.